am Optimus Prime, and I bid you welcome to Subnautica Saturday. And here is your gracious host, Jay First Lewis.
AKA the man with a serious time management problem with too many projects on his plate. But hey, one of those things, I'm here today, which is great. So yes, and so are you. That's even better. So we can do all this thing together. Audio is on, yes, that's good. Come back here. This is also good. I'm so glad to see you all. And I'm so sorry I couldn't be here yesterday, but I just ran behind. I didn't have time for my run-through on this lip-sync project, and that meant that I would have been flying by the seat of my pants, and that wouldn't have been funny at all. So there we go. I guess, it's one of those things. You just have so many hours in the day. Rod can relate. That's awesome. So there we go. So Deadpool wants to know where we find magnetite. I'm not sure if we need magnetite, actually, but we'll have a look, shall we? When we get there. I've already loaded the game in. Let's just see where we are. Last time we spent some time looking for copper in somewhere like the bulb zone here. This is it. Well, it's kind of black around here, but look at all the copper we've found. I don't know if we've brought that all in. We want to make some picture frames, so we have the copper, but we need to have a fabricator so that we can turn that into copper wire and then put some of our amazing pictures in there, including Rod's pictures. Magnetite, tell you what, once we come across it, we'll let you know. I think Mountainous Island springs to mind. Seriously, that is probably where that is. Do we have, look at that, copper, fantastic. And scanner room range upgrade. So there we go. Let us have a look what we can do. I thought my plan today, yes, that's what I was going to tell you. My plan today is to have a look what we can do with this submarine and see if we can upgrade that to go deeper, so we can perhaps find the entrance on the, like by the bulb zone there, by the, what's it called again? Blood kelp zone. Sneak our way in and then maybe go deeper, traverse the Lost River. That's the plan. Let's get on with it and see what happens. So this is this fabricator here for the Cyclops, and it looks like just to create that depth module Mark 1, we just need a plasteel ingot and 3 rubies, and that's easy to do. But we don't have a fabricator here on board, which would be a handy thing to do. So I think that's how we're going to start. Put that fabricator, here next to Rod's hair locker. You found magnetite in the blood kelp zone, did you mean? Or did you find the blood kelp zone? Either way, it would be a success. How do we make a fabricator? Do we have all the schnick-schnack that we need for it? Gold, table coral sample, and titanium. That's not easy. That's not that difficult. I believe we may have that, actually. Titanium, table coral sample, and gold we already have. That's awesome. Let's have a look. How is everyone doing? I'm so glad to see you all. Dreamlab, I have taken a page out of your book, by the way, and have taken a nap just before, and I had to think of you because I thought, that's it's one of those things. When you joined the stream just in time last time, I thought that was very funny because I felt like that today. I was thinking I'm really tired, so one of those things. Sometimes that's all you need. Oh, that's good to know. Look at that, table coral sample. That's good to know. Yes, sometimes when insomnia hits, you just can't do anything about it. I got up this morning at about 5, and I was just wide awake, and I was thinking, that's not helping. Where am I going to get those 2 hours sleep later? You don't. That's where you get them from. Joe, yes, absolutely. I felt I didn't feel good yesterday, leaving y'all hanging here. So there we go. we shall start with turning some of that precious copper into copper wire. Yes, your hair. I was this close to taking a picture of somebody on our Discord channel in the lookbook. I believe it was Kiwi Hawk. He left a render of some hair there, and I nearly put that in. I thought that would be really cool to put that here. Put that in Rod's. What is actually in Rod's hair locker? Let's have a look here. I don't know. Yeah, fire extinguishers. There we go. Very good. I did see, we watched your video there, Rod, about how you demolished the ceiling and exposed that pipework there. Very good. But what we did think, of course, is where was your hard hat? Yes, I can imagine. It must have been very, it must have been very liberating. So I'm thinking just to deck out our little Cyclops here before we do some redecorating. to do some redecorating here on the Cyclops ourselves. I'm thinking this portion just screams of putting some pictures up here. So let's see how we can go about doing that. There we go. Picture frame made of copper wire. Woo! So this is good. Let's put that here. Let's turn that into a Cyclops gallery here. What do you think? Here or rather here? This is the thing. When you hang picture frames, they're supposed to be kind of at eye height. I don't think I want to make one higher than the other. I think I want to make them all at the same height. Maybe here. That'll work well. What do you think? Yeah. Do you know they should do? I think so too. I think they should do this here. We're going to take that away and put that again, like at the correct, like somewhere like here. Yes, I think that with lockers as well. I mean, look at that. There's kind of, a little bit of a gap behind there. Oh, Roboto, thank you so much for joining us. Somebody put some spacers behind that frame, and I just, they're spacing this thing a little bit much. Now, of course, what are we going to put in those hovering picture frames here? Let's have a look. Let's have a look what we have. Well, this one is by Brian, and this is a 3D print that reminds us of who we killed there the other day. I think that definitely deserves a picture, just to remind us of the dangers that lurk around here. What do you think? Let's put that in. Upload. Boom. There we go. Now we have Brian's picture here. Fantastic. I love it. Very nice. Let's see which other ones are there. Take my sugar to tea. I believe that's one of Rod's pictures. I grabbed that off the lookbook on the Discord server. Christina, how you doing? Good to see you. You're just in time for the big picture frame party. We could use this. There's just so many more. You could put a picture of copper here. Nah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. That's we find too much copper. Oh, the dead fish. Ooh. This is another. We could keep it there. This is the dead guy. Live picture of the dead guy. What else we got? I copied some more in here. Ah, nice little mouse. That's an idea. Could put the mouse, or should we put the mouse more like in one of our bases? See what else. Left for 19. Oh, thank you so much, Deadpool. We shall have a look. And what will we find there? Once we follow the trench? Okay, that's a good idea. Let's put a picture of the Cyclops on the Cyclops. Eh, one of those never-ending buildings. Well, there's also this one here. Celebrate. How about this one? This is a good idea. We put the cake and the companion cube into the picture frame. That's like the celebration here. Oh, there's this one. Happy birthday, Jay. That's nice. It's been a while, but also good. Like one of my 3D live streams. The picture of the girls from TNA on Subnautica already, to remind us, oh, this is all the girls from TNA. Look at that. And then there's this one. We just need to have so much more copper. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Well, perhaps before we depart here, perhaps we're going to go and go with something light-hearted, like the mouse. Let's put the mouse. That's perfect. Oh, do we need to put this and then go upload? There we go. Perfect. All right. I think that's a good start there. Juvenile Leviathan. They grow up so quickly, don't they? And then, of course, we've got the dancing mouse here with his little jacket on. Very exciting. Okay. Well, now that we've got that sorted, let's just admire our handiwork. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. So why don't we just get started with making that depth module? All we need is a plasteel ingot, was it? Plasteel ingot, just reminding myself of what that entails. A titanium ingot and a bit of lithium. Oh, we should be able to do that. And once we build that, I think we should go out again, and because we've got our scanner room here somewhere, lying around here somewhere, and see if we can find any more copper while we're here. Because last time, I remember last time when we left this, we had so much copper around here that I thought, hey, that's just awesome. There, copper with a big smiley face. Well, perhaps we can go and listen to a bit of music here while we do that. There, put some copper in the copper locker. Ah, we have copper wire for 2 more picture frames. We'll take care of that later. Cafe Americano, always good. So, 10 pieces of titanium. And did I say a bit of lithium? Why is there no lithium in the lithium locker? That's just confusing. Oh, there we go. Lithium is here. 2 of those. Very nice. And we need to eat something as well. Also very important. Oh, there we go. This turns into 4 pieces each. That's 8, 9, 10. There we go. That's awesome. Ah, that's all nice and light-hearted, isn't it? That turns into titanium. You know, with a bit of luck, we can take the whole submarine to the blood kelp zone. Because previously, I think currently we can only go up to 500 meters in depth, and that is, of course, nowhere near deep enough. Plasteel ingot. Here we go. Core Gamer 19. How you doing? Glad to see you. Welcome to Subnautica Saturday. What was the other thing we needed? Oh, I already forgot. Was it along the lines of Ruby? Ruby. Let's find it. Nebinet Plays. How you doing? Good to see you! All aboard the hype train. We need a few more of these. Look at that. Diamonds. Girl's best friend. And a bit of ruby. That's cool. Right. I will call you Neb. You can call me Jay. We're currently building that depth upgrade for our Cyclops. Currently we can go up to 500 meters. And you're great. That's good to hear. 500 meters. With a plasteel ingot, 3 rubies, we're going to make ourselves a super shiny new depth upgrade for... Where are we going to put that, actually? For the Cyclops. I think it goes on the other side, doesn't it? I always get stuck behind here. Oh, look at our new picture frames here. Made with fresh copper we've fished out of the sea last time. This is Brian's amazing artwork. He printed the Reaper Leviathan with his new resin printer. Unbelievable. Life-size Reaper Leviathan he's got at home. Ah, very nice. So... Oh, I don't remember, but has it started for you now? Core Gamer? Cyclops Depth Module Mark 1. Let's pop that in. Yeah, let us know what problems you have, because we're all kind of DAS aficionados here. Maybe we can collectively give you some tips and hints. Oh my goodness, 82 gigabytes? That is one mean log file. Look at that. We can now go up to 1,300 meters. Whoops. There's no need to ram me, creature. There we go. That is a massive log file. Yeah, absolutely. And so after deleting it, you got you could start that studio. Super cool. 1,300 meters. That is exciting stuff. Let me grab something to eat, and then we'll go see if we can harvest some more of that copper before we're going on our merry way. Oh, the bases, right? Yes, we have several currently. We have one in the shallow, safe shallows, obviously, like you know, close to our first little life pod. We built another one next to the abandoned Degazi habitat. That works out well because it's kind of the entrance to the Lost River, as well as leading on from that to the lava zone, which is our next destination, and we're going to probably build one more over there somewhere by the lava zone, just by the entrance there. That's all for now, but we've got one tiny little mobile base here. I'm just going to go dive down there and see how it's going down there. This is attached to a scanner room. This is kind of just a little scanner room that hopefully tells us where some more copper can be found. Yeah, 82 gigabytes. I've never seen that either, Dreamlab. That's new to me. I've seen large log files on Linux.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But they usually kind of delete themselves. Yeah, this is not really. This isn't even a base as such. Scanner room range upgrade. Let's pop that in there. So now our scanner room can scan for copper ore slightly further afield. I'm a little bit surprised that there's no copper around. Do you remember last time when we left this here, we had so much copper around, we just didn't have time to harvest it all. So there were like at least 3 or 4 little blobs of copper. So I don't know, I'm a little bit surprised that we don't see anything in this 3D representation of our neighborhood. Surprised. Oh yes, Joe, that is my installation. Thanks, Neb. That's it does happen sometimes. I don't know why. If I can, I think I have to switch everything on and then off again. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. I hardly notice it anymore. There, now everything is on, and now everything is off again, including that frozen beacon there. Yes, I wonder if there's anything wrong with this, because the reason why this copper thing is such a running gag is because we've been looking for copper for such a long time, and we just haven't found any. So last time, finally, after building that scanner room, after finding this spot here, we've finally located some of these large copper deposits and drilled for them. But it looks like they're all gone. That is bizarre stuff. I'm not entirely sure why that is. Let's stop the scanner and see what happens. Yeah, see? Instantly bizarre, because copper doesn't even come up anymore here. What's going on? Curiouser and curiouser. It is a conspiracy. Deadpool, remind me, were you looking for lithium? Was that what you were looking for? I can't quite remember. Oh, it was magnetite, okay. Well, this is just a scam here, hasn't it? Thank you for dropping by, Core Gamer. Drop by at any time. We'll be here Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for the foreseeable future. And we're waiting for the copper to return. Could be. I doubt it though. I'm not sure. We'll just let this thing recharge itself here, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, we are powered by solar cells. It's just last time these blobs were here, and we're loading this game in again, and it's the copper doesn't even show up anymore. If it doesn't show up, it usually means there's none around. Well, we've harvested some in this very area, Neb, so that's not true. There was so much copper here. You can watch last week's stream. It's all on there, and we've left some behind. It's a conspiracy, I tell you. The underwater mystery. Well, be that as it may, we can always take this whole scanner room, this whole setup, and just take it down. Either take it down, take it with us. Yeah, just take it all down, take it with us, the whole thing, and then put it up somewhere else and see what else we can find. I think maybe that's a good idea. We could build a locker just for these raw materials here, so that we know exactly what to build the scanner room with. All materials. I think that's a good idea. Let's do that. And then we just go and take this thing with us. Don't find copper here anymore. Terrible. Well, here go the solar panels. Ah, comes with copper. Another solar panel. Okay.
Warning, emergency power only.
Yep, that's the power gone. Was there? I can't remember. Oh, the Cyclops fragments. Do you know, we came across those fairly recently? Like, again, as a... We already had them all. Man, where were they again? Can you remember where they were? Yeah, I suppose that's the thing. They kind of spawn randomly. So where we found them, that may not be where they're in your game.
Captain, all systems online.
Do we have a free locker like this one? Is this free? Nah, that's not free. Metals, nickel, sulfur, titanium. Let's go grab a couple of those. I'll take 2 of these, just so that we can make an empty locker just here, into which hopefully will fit all the parts for that scanner room and its attachments. Might come in handy. So all of this, with the exception, of course, of my tools here. Actually, I'll go in there. This and that as well. Perfect. Great. Now let's call that scanner room. Any preference for color? Yellow, maybe? Oh yes, color labels on the lockers. That's this dot here. So when you press that, you can cycle through the colors. I think this doesn't do anything, the top one. So I think the way it works, you have to go in and edit the label. And once you're done editing, you just click this little tile here, this little blob. Yeah, good point, Julia. It could well be there. Well. All coppered up. We are leaving this area. Well, now this is kind of a good, isn't it? Yeah, I think it just keeps it all a little bit organized, and they just look nice. Yeah, we should do that here as well on Rod's hair locker. Since I always forget what's actually in this, let's make this red. So that reminds me of the fact that there's going to be fire extinguishers in here. Haha, I like it. Maybe we'll get some coffee too. There. Woo! Right, look at that, Julia. Amazing. Very good. And those fragments, I seem to remember there's just so many of these fragments. There's about like 3 or 4 complete parts that have 2 or 3 parts each, and each of which will be like the Cyclops hull and then the Cyclops whatever engine and all that. There. So I'm thinking, I don't recall if we can upgrade our, what's it called here, our depth module. I think so, but that's on the modification station, and it also probably works with kyanite. And kyanite, of course, we only find slightly later in the game when we get down to the lava zone. So perhaps then we can always, just checking about battery power here, one's empty, this one's decharging, so we could do with a slight power boost here. We could go down to Jay's Crab Shack and see if we can navigate this bad boy of a Cyclops via the Lost River. Or do you think it's a better idea to take this thing via the blood kelp zone into the Lost River? What do you think? 2 options. Let me know what you'd like to do. On one hand, we can go back to Jay's Crab Shack over the Grand Reef via that little buoy that I made there, the little, what's it called there, the little beacon thing that says approach here. Then we go down, and then we basically go via the old route, so we haven't traversed that with the Cyclops yet. Or we try to approach the blood kelp zone from here. What do you think? Let me know what you want to do, and we shall go and do it. One is tried and tested, half. The other one is danger ahead. I don't even know where to find the blood kelp zone. Yeah, exactly, back to the copper hunt. I'm thinking perhaps the half tried and tested thing. Shall we do that? Let's do that. Unless you have other suggestions. I'm very happy to indulge those too. See, approach here. That's the one we need to find. And then there's Jay's Crab Shack somewhere. Where's Jay's Crab Shack? Jay's Crab Shack. There we go. Right. Let's close that door here. The good thing about going via Jay's Crab Shack is, of course, that we know that we've got a power cell charger down there. Approach here. My goodness, that is far away. Oops. Mustn't go too deep. Gonna... Oh, come on, creature attack. He just wants to play. There, no one's attacking us anymore. Maybe it is, maybe it is. Let's see if we can just look through a camera. Yeah, there we go, keel cam, that's always good. Oh yes, him! This is him, right? Oh my god, he's massive! Thanks, robot, we nearly missed it. Stating the bleeding obvious. Of course there's a freaking creature attack here. Our lives on the line, man. Perhaps the keel cam isn't such a good outlook after all.
Warning, external hull damage detected.
Really? The hull was fine a minute ago. Oh. Angry, that's the one. Didn't that Didn't they put that on Snickers bars? Oh. Oh yes, at both sides, Deadpool. Reapers on both sides of the Aurora. It is absolutely mind-blowing. Oh, what's all this? Oh, that's our base, isn't it? It's not quite drawn in yet. We can see the insides of the rooms yet, but we can't see the outsides of the rooms. Oh, safe shallows. Always nice to be back. There's a three-legged moon pool and all that. Ah. Ooh. Yes, at both ends actually. There's one at the back where you go and enter the Aurora, but there's another one at the other end. Oh man. Yeah, that doesn't look good, does it? See, I'm glad I closed these things here. But also, have you noticed that there's no facilities on the Cyclops? So if we just want to have a shower, we just go, there we go. Very nice. It's not good for the copper though. It turns green. That's never good. I don't know if we can repair that from here, if we have to go deeper. Oh. Oh. Poor yellow submarine. Boom. There. This guy literally came out of nowhere. That's just not nice. Any other damage we should know about? Do you remember if we have a power cell charger on board in our main base here? I don't think we do. But you know what we do have is there's a kind of a trick that we can use. We can just put the empty power cells, well, not both of them, but we can take them out and just put them in the prawn suit, and then take the prawn suit to the moon pool, and the moon pool will charge up the power cells. What? Another one? Oh, thank you, Dreamlab. Very. See, you spotted it. I didn't spot it. I thought we'll leave it because, you know, we can use it as a makeshift shower. Where is this thing? Oh, there. You know, I'm glad this is still okay, you know. Imagine that would stop spinning. That'd be terrible. Do you think one day there'll be something like that, where we just go, hey, my aircon's broken, I need something like a repair tool, and the repair tool uses somehow 3D printing technology, works out what's actually wrong with your aircon, and just hold it there and it goes bzzzt, and then 20 minutes later it's fixed.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I have a feeling that's one day that's going to be reality. Julia's just brought us a robotic vacuum cleaner. One of those things that just like a pet just goes around the house and just hoovers things up. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. That's where all the eyeball innovations of robotics finally come to good use. It's absolutely cool. I'm going to take this thing. You have the whole thing replaced, my goodness. That is crazy, even for an aircon. And yeah, I guess these things are just no longer built to be repaired. Those are amazing, aren't they, Christina? Absolutely cool. There. So, oh yeah, what else is in the prawn suit? Oh, nothing. That's good. That's good. So let's go with the prawn suit. Prawn suit is good because it has 2 slots for power cells. And it docks right in here. Legs extend on demand. All 3 of them.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Nanobots. That's been... it's one of those science fiction ideas, isn't it? Nanobots. Oops. Or nanites. I think in Star Trek they call them nanites. So these are the batteries here. I don't know if I can take them out while this thing's docked. Nah. Of course not. Of course not. What a shame. Let's take care of this guy here. So first of all, let's repair him. There we go, prawn suit all repaired. And then this power cell is charged, so I'm going to swap that out for the empty one. And this one here is also charged. I'm going to swap that out for the half-charged one. And that should give us enough power now to go and at least park this thing here in our moon pool. Have them docked. And then this will charge up these 2 power cells. And then we're just going to put those into the Cyclops. Look at all the resources here. Oh, there's a bit of food for us here, very nice. And I bet there's lots of water here too, that's good. Water filtration complete, great. Salt, who needs it? There we go. Oh, while those power cells charge up. Oh, actually, yeah, let's go down and do the same thing with our batteries. We've got so many gadgets with us. There, battery charger. That's cool. We've got some fully charged batteries here as well. In the battery locker. How many gadgets do we have? We've got this thing, laser cutter, that doesn't need replacing. Habitat builder could do with an upgrade. Scanner is okay still. Repair tool and habitat builder. And the light, of course. Of course, the light. So let's go and grab 3 at least. 4. Let's go grab 4. And now we'll go and exchange all the batteries here in our gadgets. Let's go. 4%, that's 100% is what we're looking for. That's also 100%. And this guy, we'll just take this empty ion battery. Yes, let's grab that and put all the other batteries on charge. Ion batteries, yes, maybe we'll put that in the lamp, because the lamp is always one that just takes out a lot of battery power. There, put the ion battery in here, and then we put that battery in here, and now we'll go put this other empty battery on charge here as well. There, nice, look at that. Right, while this is all charging, I'm gonna have a sleep. Yeah, look, it's getting dark anyway. Yeah, let's sleep. Very nice. And we're back. That was fast. You might be right, Deadpool. There may well be one of the fragments that you need. We've discovered it in the last episode. I forgot where that was. But yeah, we came across some that we already had. And I can't for the life of me remember what biome we went through there. That doesn't help, does it? No lullaby. I'm so sorry, Jeremy. No. Oh, first thing we need is some coffee. Of course, coffee. Oh, and then Chinese potato plant. That's always good. Well, let's have some Chinese potato plant. I'm getting a little bit tired of the lantern fruit here. Let's grab some of this. Ah, very good. Chinese potato. Power cells fully charged. I'm stuck behind plants. How did I get in here? There. Fine. Good stuff. Oh, I can also see that not only we need food, I think our bioreactor could do with some food as well. Oh, that's this way, isn't it? There. Oh, we have a power cell charger here. Oh, I forgot about that. Well, now we know. There. I think this guy needs a bit of food as well. There. I thought I'd also check out the upgrade for the Mark II module here. Oh, there we go. So we can upgrade it. That's exciting. We can upgrade the Cyclops depth module to Mark II just with a plasteel ingot and some nickel. And then the next one we need kyanite for that. Oh, that's perfect. So this one we can make. That's great. So plasteel ingot and 3 nickel. We've got so much nickel. That's easily doable. Seamoth, I think we've done everything with that we can. That guy, we also need kyanite, so we don't have that. This is cool. This is good news. Let's do that. Oh, even deeper. Yes, finally. So plasteel ingot and nickel. Well, that's doable. The appropriate music shall be played. See if we have it all here, or if we need to go to our friendly Cyclops again. Cyclops stuff. Oh, what's in here? Oh, nothing. Excellent. That's good. Nickel. Okay. So let's grab 3 of these. Very good. Lead, food, magnetite. There we go. We have a bit of magnetite. Ah, Deadpool, I could give it to you if only I could. 6 pieces. They'd be all yours if you like. Lithium, gems, batteries, equipment, random stuff. Yes, exactly. That's exactly right, Dreamlab. It's just something so, you know, happy times. Gold, who needs it? Oh, lithium. We do need lithium, don't we? Lithium. Ah, we need 2 pieces of lithium and 10 pieces of titanium to make that plasteel ingot. Yeah, not here, hey? Well, good thing we've parked our Cyclops not far away. Yeah, they do knew how to make movies back then, didn't they? Scanner room, titanium, there we go. What, only 4 pieces? Don't make us hunt for titanium now. Nope, empty. It's in the name, empty. And how's this? Oh, cuttlefish egg. Maybe later. And empty. I can't believe that I've run out of titanium. That's crazy, man. Well, good thing we've got that scanner room, a mobile scanner room, so we can totally build it up and see what we want to do with it. Or we just demolish something. That's also an idea. Like, you know, empty lockers, empty rooms that no one needs. Yeah, so that whole locker by itself is actually 2 pieces of titanium. Is there anything else? Metals? Is that something we can eat? No. That locker. What's in this locker? Oh, magnetite and lithium. Scanner room, copper lead. No, it looks like we really haven't got any titanium anymore. Huh. Well, let's grab our trusty Sea Glide, which could also do with a battery improvement. I'll just go swim around for some copper there, for some titanium. Oh, there we go. That goes in here. Great, Deadpool. Have fun streaming. We'll be thinking of you. Drop by at any time. If you're still streaming by the time I'm done, I might host your stream. Depends on the stream, though. So, sometimes in this area, we'll find all these little stalkers. Gandalf Ghetto, how you doing? Very good to see you. Yes, these guys, they love sharpening their teeth on... Did you see him eat that? Yeah, this is the kind of thing that I'm after, because that's basically 4 pieces of titanium here. Let's just follow him a little bit, because he'll drop it. You'll drop it, and at that point, yeah, like now, we're gonna pick it up. Haha, metal salvage. He looks all sleepy. He looks very cute, actually. Ooh, here's another one. Taking away all their metal salvage. I know you guys need that. Sometimes we have so much of it. Oh my god, he's hunting the fish. Did you see that? The mouth! The mouth! Oh. And then they're fighting over it. That's just very cute. Oh, we'll just hunt for this piece. Oh, there's another one down here. These guys lose interest so quickly. Sadly, not in us. Ooh, stalker tooth. You never know when you need it. Let's pick that up as well. Put that in the quartz cupboard. Can we pick up one more piece? This one here, maybe. Brian, maybe you can print him next. Oh, my inventory's full. Ow. And I'm nearly dead. That's also not so good. Oh, that's good, Deadpool. Awesome. Yes, if I'm finished, I will totally host you if you're still streaming. I'm going to go about another hour, 2 hours, something like that. Depends on how it goes. Yes, I'll definitely drop by. Have fun. Don't drown. Don't let that stalker get you. Thank you for hosting DreamLab. Very exciting. From one hosting professional to another. I love it. And thank you for hosting too, Julia. Very cool. Woo-hoo. All right. So I'm trying to find my base. Now I realize that the beacon for that isn't actually on. Life pod, there we go. Haha. Now Rod, do you have Chex Mix at the ready? Julia's just brought some. Chex Mix, very cool. I've only recently... Cheddar, awesome! I've only recently discovered them. I really like them. They're better than what we call crisps or potato chips.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Because they really actually fill you up. That's really nice. There, titanium. Let's make some titanium here. Do we need locker music? I mean, while we're building things, we need some good music. And we need one titanium ingot, at least. Pilot Storm 99087. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. Let's build a plasteel ingot while we're here too. There. That takes a little longer, doesn't it? Very cool. So with that in hand, we should be able to upgrade our Cyclops depth module. Thank you for hosting, Rod. To you and the Chex Mix. Very nice. To upgrade that, of course, I need to first of all pick it up here. Totally forgot that. Do you know, one thing I do like about Subnautica is, even though it's complicated, it is very straightforward, isn't it? I mean, it's not the mind-bending experience that is abduction, for example. That really messes with our heads. Access upgrades. Depth module. You come with us. Oh, we have the Mark II module already? We've built that already? We've built it already. I'm confused. Engine efficiency module. Okay, we've got that. So how come we've got two of those then? Does that make a difference? I'm so confused. I think I've built that depth module twice. So now that I'm taking that, I didn't know we had already upgraded that. Diving distance is 1300 meters. So with this thing in, wasn't that 1500 meters a minute ago? See, Dreamlab, that's what I thought until I discovered this. There's of course my mental dimension that I need to incorporate. So let's see what happens now. This was 1300 a minute ago. Because if it does stack, that'd be really awesome. And now it's still 1300. Oh. What a shame! Aw. I mean, on the positive side, there's no need to upgrade it again. Deadpool, as much as I would love to join you right now, I'm actually streaming. I've got viewers and I just like to keep it that way, you know. I'm not going to stop my stream to watch yours. Sorry, but you know, that's just the way it goes. So yeah, there we go. Have fun streaming though. Well, I'm gonna say I'm gonna stash this additional Cyclops module somewhere in my main base. I mean, just in case something goes horribly, horribly wrong with my Cyclops. I mean, which of course I'm hoping is not gonna happen. Put that in a Cyclops locker. Let's do that. At least we have one spare. Shame we can't, you know, turn it. That's what I'm thinking, Brian. Absolutely, yeah. That's exactly what I'm thinking. A little bit rude, that is. So, sadly, I can't reverse engineer it and take the ingredients out of it. But hey. Creaky Golf, how you doing? Oh, what? I was going to give you some applause there, and then my stream deck didn't work. Belated applause. Let's put the nickel in that locker. And also, do we need more music? Yeah, we do need more music, don't we? Perhaps this one. There, that's good. Plasteel ingot. I think we're going to take the plasteel ingot, keep it with us, because we need so much stuff for that platform that we need to build. Stalker tooth. We're going to put that in the quartz locker. There we go. If ever we need stalker teeth, they'll be in the quartz locker. There. Pilot Storm, oh my god! Very, very cool. Thank you so much for joining me. Ah, food. Always good to take some food. There we go. I'll go eat, then I'll go grab some... My goodness, thank you so much for following me. That is really, really nice. And isn't it good to see that I've died only 0 times today? Let's keep it that way. Is there a message for us here? No, nothing flashing. Okay. So I'm going to go and grab a med kit. Take that as well. It's always good to have more than one med kit. And the rest of the titanium, I think I'm going to go and put into our Cyclops. And then we're ready to disembark and see if we can drive that puppy
Captain, all systems online.
over to Jay's Crab Shack, not get killed. Let's keep that getting killed 0 times as long as we can. 96%, that's not bad. That's good, that's good, that's good. And then of course we need to bring our prawn suit, don't we? Yes. And we can deck this out with more picture frames. Oh, yeah, look at that. So one here, one here, one here. That's gonna look great. And one here. This isn't gonna fit more, but we can definitely put 4 more here on this side. Oh, that's great. That's just good, that's just good. And then we'll go get ready for a long trip. And puzzling, trying to puzzle this thing through that endless labyrinth. There, plasteel ingot, battery. Yeah, battery could go on charge. Take a couple spare batteries with us. And I'll put my Sea Glide back into here. Benzene. Blood oil makes benzene. 3 blood oil makes benzene. Oh, wouldn't that be cool, Creaky Golf? That would be really cool. Like multiplayer, more than one person going in. Do you think they're going to put that in to the new version of Subnautica, Below Zero? I've not seen that it's part of the build yet, but you know, maybe they're working on something just as exciting. G'day, Backdoor 3D! A very, very good morning to you. You've caught us at a very opportune moment. I might just have one of those waters here. Ah, very good. We're about to go on a long journey. Right now we're at our main base here. It's night, of course. It's always night, isn't it? And perhaps I'm gonna go sleep, just like you. I'm gonna go to sleep and then wake up. So it's like what you just did. And there we go. Ah, now it's daylight. Now it's daylight. I'm gonna grab my prawn suit, jump onto the Cyclops, and then we're going to Jay's Crab Shack. We've got all the batteries that we need. Oh, we didn't put one on charge here. There's one that wasn't quite fully charged. that one here. That can go there. That's all very efficient. Do we need anything else? What's that? Medkit. Oh yeah, let's see if my friend the medkit fabricator has made another one. Luckily we have a medkit fabricator down at Jay's Crab Shack. I think I built one. Oh, there he is. Always good to take one with us. Very good, Julia. Thanks. Coffee Gup. Creaky Golf. You've reminded me of something. Let's grab some coffee when we... Oh, the prawn suit. Forgot the prawn suit. I'm gonna grab a coffee. Haha. Oh, that is a good point.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There's a random locker over here, isn't there? That is a very good idea. Let's grab some. Yeah, look at that. Very good. Thank you, Julia. Grab a purple tablet. Do you think we need any of these things here? Beacons we can make with titanium and copper, which we have enough of. So yeah, that's a very good idea. Let's make one when we're on the Cyclops. Batteries, I think 4 spare. That's should be plenty. Diamonds, we have so many of that. Lithium, oh, you can take some lithium. Magnetite. You never know when you need magnetite. Let's take that and just put it on the Cyclops. Oh, small water bottles. This is the food locker. Oh yeah, good stuff. Yeah, we've got 4. That's cool. 4 is good. Lead. Would we need lead at one point? Yeah, we know where it is. Uraninite. I haven't found a use for uraninite yet. Customize. How do you mean customize? Creaky Golf? You mean with overlays and all that? There's several ways of doing it. There's one... Oh yeah, Cyclops Mark 1 depth module. There's several online services that let you do it. I believe Lightstream is one of them. You get that as part of Mixer Pro, and that allows you to do it from consoles as well as PCs. And you just enable it in the dashboard, and then you can add all kinds of things on there. I don't use that system. I use OBS. So on OBS you can add several items like browser sources that will give you these overlays either for the chat or for things like alerts.
All systems online.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I understand you. No. Let's close all the doors here. Oh yeah, and perhaps we're gonna. Shall we do the picture frames first? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do the picture frames first. So the gallery option is coming in now. So, what do we have? What do we have? What do we need? So, magnetite and lithium. Let's put all that in the metals locker. There we go. Lithium and all that. Gallery music, yes, of course. Perhaps this one? Yes, that's nice. Let's do that. Ah, nice and chilled out. Thank you, Creaky Golf. Very nice to hear that. And thanks for hanging out. So, copper in the copper locker, of course. We said we need 4 picture frames. So that's these. And then that's 1 picture frame each. Then we need, that's another one, that's another one. Oh, we have so much copper, I love it. I still can't quite believe why we've lost all that other copper. We should have gotten it when it was there. I think that's good to remember. If we do find more copper next time, we're just gonna go harvest it all, no matter how long it takes. There. Now. Oh yes, copper wire, by the way, can also be used to make these signs here. Let me show you what they look like. So they're very much they're just not great, but you can put one on there, then that's a sign, and then you can go in here and say, I don't know, something like engine room, and I believe then you can enable this and then give it an outline here as well, and I believe a color. So, you know, like that. So now this would mean, should we not know where the engine room is, then, you know, it's here. But I'm not sure if it's appropriate for Cyclops. If you call it gallery, that's a good idea. Well, I'd rather get rid of it altogether. Just put these things as picture frames here. Yeah, let's put one here, like so. Christina, I hope we're going to find more copper. I certainly hope this is not going to be the last piece or the last copper thing we're going to find. I still think there's going to be a huge copper resource waiting for us somewhere. Alright. Well, 4 picture frames. Let's start at this end. Which ones did we put in here? Mouse and the Reaper Leviathan. Okay. Let's put I Take My Sugar to Tea. That's a good one. Nice. And this one here. Let's make that... Put the Creative Cloud in the trash can. Political. Excellent. We'll do that. Whoop, the police are coming. Oh, here, Voodoo Vince. That's a good one. Let's put Voodoo Vince. Joe, this one's for you. Voodoo Vince needs to be on board as Cyclops here. Very, very important. There we go. And this one, the 4th one. Oh, perhaps, you know, the non-existent 3D shenanigans stream from yesterday. I'm not sure. Maybe. What else? Oh, Girls from TNA here. This one maybe. This one here. Perhaps this one. That's exactly where it went. It went into the picture frame on the Cyclops. There. That's a nice selection, I think. And of course we can update this at any time. There. Very cool. Turns the Cyclops into a gallery. It's a very good point, Christina. It was not about that at all. So yes. Let's see if we can update it with something else in the near future. We can rotate these, you know. Let's put new pictures in here every so often. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for this? Let's close the doors and make our way over to the thing that says approach here.
Engine powering up.
That's right, Rod. Absolutely. How are the PDF editions coming along, by the way? For your Patreon supporters. Jay's Crab Shack, and here's approach here. Okay. Oops. Didn't want to ruin my base here. I know, Rod. It's at the bottom of the priority list. I totally understand. There's only so many hours in the day. Conning Tower. There we go. Yeah, me too. We all need that 72-hour day. Yeah. Is 72 hours enough, I wonder? Man, I think I'm stuck here. there. It's like a maze. Brian, that's not the point. We're meant to be all, productive. But I find that's a really weird thing with creativity. Sometimes when you don't have that surplus energy, it's really difficult to do anything. And when it feels like a struggle, that's never a good place to come from. And that's really when your body says, hey, you should rest. You should conserve your energy. And if you have some surplus energy, then you can be creative. And then all these ideas are there. I've noticed also that when I have creative phases where I have a lot of ideas, they all go on so many lists. And the issue is that it goes on the list. By the time I do have time to do something like that, it just doesn't mean much to me anymore. At the moment I write an idea down, that's just more than an idea. There's like hundreds of other ideas, but yes, if you don't have energy, it's difficult to do stuff. Yeah, it's great to hear that it's the same for you guys. Yeah, sometimes it's also, especially with a book that goes over many months, it's one of those things where it's just, once you get out of it, I can imagine it's just very difficult to pick up again, isn't it? Ooh, approach here, that's where it is. Yeah, but that's how time flies, 2017 in my mind is literally just, it's not that long ago, man. That's right, Dreamlab. It was literally last week. Yeah. Yes, I find myself in that situation as well. There's just so much to do. It's all good stuff. I don't want to give any of that up. Yeah. Yes, very true, Christina. And I don't really want to give any of my projects up or away, they're all important, they all need to be done, and I have limited amounts of time. It's weird. You think, hey, I really need to burn the candle at both ends. Oh no. No. Ouch-a-roo.
Warning, external hard damage detected.
Man. Is that down to my navigational excellence here, or is that down to Mr. Reaper Leviathan or juvenile guy coming after me? And there's Crab Guy. Ay caramba. That's exactly right. So hull damage, yeah, I can see it from here. It's damaging right in my face. But safety is ahead at last. I'm so glad we don't have to worry about keeping to a certain height anymore. Look at that, we've never been this deep with the Cyclops.
Engine powering down.
Oh my god, that was nerve-wracking. Whoops. I didn't mean to sound the horn, I just wanted to switch off the lights. So... it's the damage report here, is it? Thank you, Brian. 1, 2, 3, 4 spots that need a quick fix. Oh man. My shower here.
Warning. External hull damage detected.
I know! I'm working on it. I say that. Do I have my repair tool with me? Repair tool. Aha. Oh yes, that looks damaged. See if we can take care of that. Today, Jay repaired 1,400 patches on the submarine. Yeah, I haven't worked out how to make more than one counter available at the same time. That's true. It's just a self-preservation thing with him, isn't it? Also, I suppose he's nice enough to say, hey, if I die, shortly after you'll die. I'd like to avoid that. Exclamation mark patch, that'd be... Yes, it's just the way this chatbot works. It doesn't let you do that easily. So you can use the built-in counter for anything else. You can pick a command for one counter, but if you wanted to count two things, that's really difficult. So you can extend it with a Python script. I tried that, but it's not enough hours in the day. Life's too short, you know. Do you know, I think so, Brian. I think there was something like that. There was...
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Let's see what our magic fabricator can fabricate. Oh, just walking through the gallery here. Yes, there is one upgrade. We may actually think about that. It's this one here, the shield generator. Advanced wiring kit, power cell, and polyaniline. And that lets you create something. When you press a button, it builds kind of a shell around the thing. And that's a good idea, yes. Substandard. And if you enable that, then it uses up a lot of power, but creatures can't attack. And so that'll be cool to just do that and then quickly run away. Maybe we'll look into that, especially as we... Really? Cyclops docking bay repair module. Repairs vehicles docked with the Cyclops. Ooh, that's exciting. And yes, needs our favorite ingredient. Sonar upgrade. Magnetite. Oh, we've just collected that. And a bit of a computer chip. Engine efficiency module. I think in my other game, I think I built about 3 of them. They don't stack. It's a shame they don't stack. Much like that Mark 1 module does not stack. Fire suppression system. Aerogel and crystalline sulfur. We could do that, so then we don't have to walk around with a fire extinguisher when this thing catches fire. Trekkie Patrick! Woo-hoo! Nice to see you! Join us 500 meters below the sea. And then there's this thing here, decoy tube upgrade. Increases the capacity of the Cyclops decoy loading tube. This is also something that I haven't quite looked into yet. it has to do with this decoy loading tube. I don't even know how to. I don't know how to make a decoy thing. Yeah, exactly. I think you can put something in here. I'm not entirely sure what it is or where to build it. And then when you're piloting the sub, I think... I've never tried this out. This is kind of interesting. When you're piloting the sub, I think you can launch this here. This is the thing that launches it. This is silent running. And I think if we have that shield generating device, and there's another button here. Do you think? How do I need to... Maybe the fabricator builds it. Does that build something like that? This maybe a reactor rod. Reactor rod. Aerogel. Ruby and a gel sack. We have that as well. Advanced material. No, that was it. There's maybe a deployable. Deployables, there we go. Oh, there. Could that be it? Creature decoy. I wonder if it's that. Can be deployed by hand or by submarine. I bet this is it. So if we build one of those, we can stick that in the tube and then maybe launch that. And then perhaps it'll, you know, lure creatures away. That'd be kind of nice. What do we need? Wiring kit. And titanium. That is correct. I think a wiring kit, isn't a wiring kit 2 pieces of silver? Yes. 2 pieces of silver. And 3 titanium. Might try that out. If we have silver. We have tons of silver in... Oh yeah, actually at our crab shack, don't we? No, it's just the regular wiring kit is just 2 pieces of silver. So I think... Oh, someone left the light on. That's terrible. On Apollo 11. Oh, let's switch the light off.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ah, perfect. See what's going down here. I feel like we're traveling between apartments in different countries.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And whenever you come to a new apartment, you think, I haven't been here in 6 months. I have to put the heating on and I have to do this and that and I have to put air into this thing and... titanium, okay, good. Good to have. Oh, and water also. Let's drink that. Quartz, yeah, we'll stash that on the Cyclops in a minute. More quartz. Lead, there we go. We'll put that on the Cyclops. More quartz. My goodness. And nickel. Okay, let's take that as well. Oh, exactly. Everything just seeps in and you think, ugh. Oh, there we go. More picture frames. Oh, thanks, Rod. Very nice. Oh yes, well, this was an idea that we had for an extension to the scanner room, I believe. What's happened here? Well, that doesn't look quite right. There. That was totally not really built. Forgot to build that properly. Yeah. Could have sworn we had silver here, but I guess we don't. Well, should we come across silver, we'll go and build that decoy thing. I think we have a ton of silver at our main base there. Something else for the to-do list. Oh my god, Dreamlab! That's terrible! Those moments, they really make you realize where we live. This is not for the faint-hearted. Look at that. Quartz. I'll take the lithium out of here. Oh, there's silver. Look at that. We have silver. Ha-ha! Okay, silver, come to me. And then lithium goes in the lithium locker. Which there isn't actually any lithium in here. That's crazy. There's benzene in here. Gems can go in this gem locker. And then we have nickel. Do you have a nickel locker? Nickel, there we go. That goes in here. We have... There's 3 titaniums, was it? Yes, there we go. And perhaps lead can also go into this thing. There's also... Wasn't there something that we needed to build with crystalline sulfur? That fire suppression system, wasn't it? I think crystalline sulfur is fairly ubiquitous down here, so yeah, let's see what we can do. Okay. Oh. Making the wiring kit here. Out of 2 pieces of silver. Arr. Oh dear, Julia. This is exactly what roaches would do as well. Hey, awesome! No one's here! We live here now. Oh, I forgot that's also being built at the regular fabricator, isn't it? As a deployable. There. Creature decoy ×3. Also, this makes 3 of them. Oh, thanks. Just got an upgrade there. That's very nice. Attracts creatures to its location. Can be deployed by hand or by submarine. Cannot be reclaimed once deployed. Here goes nothing. That's what it looks like, is it? Cool. So, then I guess with our current setup, we can just whack one of these in here. Is that correct? Oh, okay. Decoy launcher. If I can get out of the jungle here. Decoy launcher 1 of 1. Luckily, Christina, I do not. Ah, cool. Launch creature decoy countermeasures. Great. I'm going to put the rest of these things into Rod's hair's locker. There we go. Oh, and coffee. Always good. May also put some water in here. And some emergency food. There we go. And batteries. Maybe batteries as well. There, that's good. That's good. Now let's eat. Because, you know, gotta eat. I don't think I recall that. Was that it rings some kind of a bell. Was that a mixture between animation and real filmed material? Was that Joe's apartment? It might not have been. Lithium aerogel and 3 titanium. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it does ring a bell. I don't think I've ever seen it. We may have had it when I was working in the film lab. That may have been one of those things we've been working with. How does one make aerogel? Ah, a gel sack and some ruby. That is also ubiquitous here. Do we have that? It'd be kind of cool to upgrade this thing while we're here. Very nice. That was very nice, Brian. Very, very cool. The crowd is very, very happy. Oh, Steve, that's crazy. We have roaches that try to fly here, but they're not very successful at it. Some of them have wings, and they try and do their best, but they just can't do it. Flying roaches. Ugh. Do you know that cockroach model on Renderosity is only $2.60? It's currently on sale. Grab it while you can. You never know what else you need a cockroach for in your 3D renders. Excuse me, sir, have you seen a gel sack? No. I thought they just grew around here. So of course, now that you're looking for one, there's none there. Isn't that always the case? Ow. Speaking of deadly... Oh, there's one. Perfection. Picks up gel sack, gets out of there. Don't click the link. Nobody click that link. And if you accidentally fall on it, don't look at the pictures. Ouch. Well, if we think this is hot, something far, far hotter is gonna wait for us slightly further down. Any more gel sacks? Oh, there, our garden here, look at that. Good, so if we need more, we've planted some here. Right, good stuff. Oh.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
What did we need again? Ruby. Oh, yes. Ruby. That's in the red locker, of course. Grab some ruby. That makes aerogel. An advanced material. Ugh. That's probably how it happened, Dreamlab. Exactly. Oh, that's what it looks like. Okay. For heat insulation. Oh. So 2 lithium, 3 titanium. Okay, we have that. Three titanium. Got that here. See, titanium is rare. So if ever we find another large deposit of titanium, I'm totally going to get it. Oh, and lithium. Look at that. We're short on lithium now. What a shame. So we need one more lithium, and then we can build that decoy upgrade thing. It's not hiding in here by any chance, is it? No. Okay, never mind. We've got it. That's good to know. I'll put that lithium and maybe the aerogel into here, into the lithium locker, and I'll put the titanium back. At least we've got this thing going in regards to one decoy thing. So we've got one decoy slot loaded. The other decoys are in Rod's hair locker. Let's have some coffee. Close the door here just in case something happens. Save the game. Oops. Save the game. And then let's see if we can do this traversing that river thing. Thank you, robot. Good stuff. Right. Are we ready for this? Oh, we want to save the game. Yes, that's a good point. Let's save the game. Anything could happen now. Perhaps since it's all so super creepy, I'm going to switch the lights off. There. So the plan is, ladies and gentlemen, to go down.
Powering up.
You never know, it might happen. So I'm thinking of going down here. Doesn't help that we can barely see. So it's a little bit tricky, but it's just the espresso. That's a good idea. Exactly. As we embark on this journey, traversing the lost river with the submarine. Are you crazy? Who would do such a thing? Well, to go resource hunting, of course. Oh my god, we're here indeed. This is the bit where I frequently get lost. I never know which way to go. Doesn't help, does it? Does not instill confidence. Oh, look at that. This overlay gets stuck into the 3D ground here. I'm sure that's not meant to happen. That's physically impossible, isn't it? It's a heads-up display. It's a good question. Where is my GPS? Is this where we need to go into? Okay, nobody panic. It's all good. I'm just gonna go and have a quick look outside. See where we actually need to go.
Powering down.
And perhaps I should bring... Put the lights on again here. I'm gonna make a beacon. I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna make a beacon and put that where we're supposed to go, because that worked quite well last time. I think a beacon is made with one piece of titanium and one piece of copper. I think. Here it is, beacon. What shall we call the beacon? Bob, I guess. to make it absolutely impossible for us to death flak out here, I guess so. Let's grab this little puppy here. Hang on a minute. That's that extra piece of lithium that we were hankering for, wasn't it? Bob the Beacon, that's the one. Phantom Killer, thank you so much for joining us. Look at that, we do have 2 pieces of lithium. Let's grab that and maybe 3 pieces of titanium. Oh, our last titanium. Wow. This is kind of cool. How about advertise here? That's a good idea. You can advertise in Jay's Subnautica game. There we go. Cyclops decoy tube upgrade. That's awesome. Totally getting stuck in the jungle. Hey, that's creepy. What on earth did you possess to print that? I mean, that was such a cool surprise. And it came out so well. The color too, Brian. Unbelievable. Cyclops decoy tube upgrade. I'll drink to that. So now, look at that. We can now put 5 of these in here. Makes you wonder, who would need that many, huh? Was it high res? Like really high res? That model that you downloaded? Because I can just imagine, I don't know how they did it, if they got it out of the game or if somebody remodeled it. I suppose they can extract OBJs directly from the game somehow. So if that's the case, it has all these high resolution bits and bobs on there, I guess. Speaking of Bob, no pun intended, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we're facing this way. Don't do it. This might be tight. I think you should, yes. This is where that big skeleton is, so I don't think this is where we need to go. I don't think this is where we need to go. That's good, because it'll be difficult to fit through here. Phantom Killer! Oh, I know! Oh, crazy, isn't it? This is it! Yes, this is it. I remember this particularly well because this is where we killed the Ghost Leviathan! Juvenile edition. So perhaps then, just to get our bearings, this is where we should put that beacon. In the most dangerous spot where this guy could come at any moment and come for us. Yes. How are you right on that thing again? There we go. Edit beacon and beacon. Come back here. Beacon 7. Maybe we'll come up with something a little bit more... What's it called? Oops. Elaborate. For example... massive... Whoops. Massive skeleton. How's that? That'll work. Entrance to the Lost River. That's all of these things will work. I think we're gonna go collect this thing again as well. Oh no, actually we won't, because this is a good place to leave it. Ape Manager! And thank you for the air warning there, Dreamlab. I shall make sure I'll switch my air tank when we come back here with the submarine. Look, this looks perfect to swim through with the submarine. So, looking at this, we need to turn... we need to turn right. Oh, enjoy your breakfast. Enjoy your breakfast, Steve. It's going to be great.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Just taking extra precautions here, closing all the doors. All the doors. Switching the lights off. And then let's see if we can go and find that beacon.
Engine powering up.
I mean, with our 3 decoy bits and bobs, what can possibly go wrong? Which way did I have to turn again? Was it right or left? Right. Right. Oh, please do, yes. Do it. If you do it in 16:9 Dreamlab, then I can put it in the game next time. You'll be featured in the Cyclops gallery. Phantom Killer, no, I've not been down to the Void. But I hear it's like, Julia worked it out one day. How far down was it again? About 3,000 meters? It was so deep. It might be a good idea to go down there one day. Don't know how many depth upgrades we need for that. 700 meters? Ah, we've got plenty of time. As long as we don't meet our friend, the juvenile what's-his-face. And his minions. Do you know, I've never been down here with the Cyclops. These things here, those steaming hotspots, they're good. There's an upgrade that we can build. Yeah, I'm looking at you, kid. Those are good to charge up our batteries. I forgot what we need for that, but that may be something like a good idea to build, because where we're going, it's gonna be mighty hot, man. And these hotspots here, they can really help recharge our batteries here. Oh wow, really? Julia, unbelievable. Oops. 8,200 meters, that is just... Oops. He just rammed us. Well, I don't call him, I don't count him as a creature. It's my driving style, that's the problem. And these pokey out bits everywhere, that's the problem. Gel sack, quartz, creatures. Should we try the decoy thing out? Let's try the decoy thing out, see what happens.
Deploying decoy.
Great. Oh, and they do seem to leave us alone. Still can't get out of here. They don't leave us alone for long, though. Did you see his eyes? Perhaps if we just go and switch the engines off for a little bit. Since we're kind of stuck anyway, I don't know how to get out of here. I need to assess the situation from the outside. Oh my god, we're surrounded, man! Dude, go play elsewhere. Which reminds me, I think we have... Don't we have this yellow gun here somewhere? Like the pushing people away gun thing? Where is that again? Man. It's probably in the equipment locker in the other base. Scanner room parts. So we could put that up anytime. I didn't even know it said diving chamber here. Very cool. Pro Skills, how you doing? We need some light in here. It's not in here by any chance, is it? No. Man, where is that gun? That propulsion cannon, that's the one, yeah. What did I do with it? Okay, we're gonna have a look in every locker. We have... Oh yes, we need to cue the locker music, absolutely. There. No, that's not it. That's where sulfur lives, look at that. Nickel, metals, no. Oh, there we go. See, this thing shouldn't be in the metal locker. While you're filing, put it in the sulfur locker. The large locker, that's at Jay's Crab Shack. There's also some nickel in here. Don't we have a nickel locker? Yeah, like a nickel locker. Nickel. That'll be the next challenge, yes. Put these things in alphabetical order. Haha, there it is! Fantastic! In the lithium locker. What's it doing there then? Unbelievable. I think these two things, just because they're red, benzene, I'm gonna put them in the red locker. I know it says gems, but you know. Maybe we'll just call this one Gems Plus, so we know if it lets me put that in. Gems Plus, there we go, that's cool. We know exactly what that means. In the locker, well, more lockers of course. The locker. Well, with such happy music. Oh yes, I see the problem. So we need to just shift over, I guess, over here a little bit without upsetting any of the residents. This guy. And then we'll go... Yeah, exactly, dude. 16%. Oh. Yeah, you go over here and we go through with the thing. Good thing we have some spare batteries. Sadly, not with us. Or do we? No. Damn. I've left the lights on, man. Of course these creatures are gonna get all woozy. Is there anything else we can get down here? Oh, look at that. This scans. Pyrocoral. Oh, what does that do? This coral species is unlike any other encountered on 4546b insofar as it relies on magma flow rather than water current to deliver nutrients. As lava rises up from the planet's core and erupts at vents, this coral forms around the base until eventually it has surrounded the entire vent. Lava is then funneled up through the coral, allowing it to siphon minerals and heat as it goes, leaving these cute little glowy yellow spots here. Definitely an emission shader. Nice. Nice work, team. Oh, do you know, I just realized I don't think I filled up my second oxygen tank. Let's remedy this. And also exchange that battery in that propulsion gun. There, oxygen, check. There. Empty battery goes in here. Coffee, check. Very good. We can have a snack too. Thank you, Brian. Very nice. There. Okay. Well, what did I say now? I'm going left, aren't I? Ish. Let's see if we can navigate ourselves out of here. Oops. Nobody panic. I have a plan. I just don't remember what it was yet. I don't think I can strafe in this thing. I haven't saved it. I should maybe save it. Let's just do that. That's a good idea, actually. Let's just save it. There we go. Whoops. Okay. That is really nice to hear. Agent Happy! How are you doing? We're doing the impossible, of course. We're traversing the Lost River. Not so much with a plan. But we're thinking, now that we've got that depth module, we could go, blood kelp, look at that. We could go and see how far we go. I'm thinking, just while I'm seeing a few of these red dots out here, I'm going to pick some up and turn that into benzene. I think we have one of these in here already, and three of those big red blobs make... oh, those are deep shrooms here as well. That's good to have. Deep shrooms. What do we need that for again? Something that we need that for. Indigenous life form deep shrooms. A discolored relative of the acid mushroom adapted to low light conditions. Whoops. I was reading that. Considerably more acidic than its shallow dwelling cousin. It may have applications in... Oh my god. Oh, dude. Oh no. I was reading the thing, man. What a shame. Yes, thank you so much, Christina. That's deserved. Say hello to Roberta from us. She should watch. Good thing I'm not that far away. So even though I've died, I'm gonna go straight back, pick up those deep shrooms. Where were they again? Yes, you. We're talking about you. That's it. This is war. Oh, that's a clever trick. So anyway, why I got out here was because I saw these things here, blood ores or whatever. What are they called again? Blood oil. Ow, dude, you're terrible. Leave me alone. Comes and bites my face off. That's just crazy stuff. Inventory full. Yes, so these things are huge, but they make some benzene. I don't know what we need that for. Much like the deep shrooms, I've forgotten what we need them for, but I believe we do. Ooh, new blueprint synthesized.
Acquired.
Nice one. Just from collecting some deep shrooms? That's exciting. Ah, that's a nice screenshot here. Maybe that'll make its way into the thumbnail for this episode. Agent Happy, you're so right. I think Below Zero it's getting there. I think they're still. I don't think we've seen the final version just yet. I mean, they keep improving it, and I appreciate that. But right now, it's not really something that I enjoy playing as much as this, I must say. Maybe at one point it's getting there. I mean, one thing that doesn't sit well with me is the fact that they've got this game dynamic that you scan things for fragments, and you acquire fragments and then you build things. And that's all fine here, because there was a spaceship crash and fragments are littered on this planet, so that makes all perfect sense. But in Below Zero, that's now several years after this game, there's no crashed ship, yet we still have this mechanic that we're scanning fragments to acquire things. That doesn't really make sense. I see hydrochloric acid. Powerful acidic compound made of salt and deep shrooms. Interesting. And then we have synthetic fibers, fiber mesh and benzene. Interesting. Wonder what we need that for then. It is, isn't it, Dreamlab? Yes, I like that as well. So I'm left with one of these big red eggs here. I'm gonna collect 2 more, and then I can make more benzene. Maybe get that benzene import-export business up and running. And maybe I'll pick up some of these shrooms as well. Also, what is this? Is this copper? It's copper! We found more copper! This is so cool. I can barely contain myself. Let's pick up some of these. We need a shroom locker next. Yes, that was in the new upgrade, wasn't it? Yes, I saw that. That and the light that kind of points towards us. Oh. Scanner room fragment. Oh, that's cute. Dude. Do I need to get my knife out? Don't make me get my knife out. It's copper. Ooh, really? The Idiot Spongeman. How is that your name? Idiot Spongeman? Fantastic. Welcome to the stream. I'm always paranoid pronouncing people's names because I really don't want to offend anybody. Sometimes that's not easy. Oh my goodness. So there's this little critter here that's trying to get me, and then there's this big critter here that's also trying to get me. But you... Good. You stay away. We're collecting 2 of these, making benzene, and then we're going to mine some more copper. Oh, picture frames galore. Where's the second one of these? That is a very good question. How can you have fire underwater? How can you have this little mini critter underwater that keeps biting you, away with you? I'm sure I've seen another one of those large red blood things. That looked really spooky a minute ago. Now I look at it closer, it's less spooky. It still moves. Ugh. I have 2, I think so, and I think we need 3 to make another benzene, but I guess it doesn't actually fit into my inventory. So let's go and... Why am I carrying a purple tablet with me? That should be frittered away safely. Let's put all these things away. Perhaps with a bit of, you know, locker music. There, very nice. Does that fit in there? Oh, there we go. That's the third one. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So that's the third one. Then I can make some benzene, do some good stuff with my inventory here. That goes here. Deep shrooms. Where are we going to put the deep shrooms? This locker, maybe? Yeah, that could be the random locker. I like it. Let's put all the deep shrooms in here. The shrooms locker. Take that thing out. Absolutely. Amen to that. It is a piece of art. Random stuff. Random is good. Some creepy music started happening here. That's not from me, I swear. Whoops. As he scrambles his way through the keyboard and around the buttons. Which one do I press again? Oh, that wasn't it. I was just going to color this in and make it maybe blue. That was good. Blue is good. Let's make some benzene. Oh my god, this is creepy. There. So funny. I do need to eat something as well. Right, this purple tablet, I say we put that into Rod's hair locker upstairs here. How's that? Here, Rod's hair. Boom, okay. Agent Happy, we do have Discord indeed. Yes, let me go and send you a link here. I think that's how it works. Is that how it works? Yes, there we go. Drop by. Join the fun. It's more like a 3D community, but we do talk about video games occasionally, so, you know, and we meet here every Saturday for this underwater adventure that is seemingly never ending. Okay. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, to board that prawn suit once again and find that copper, because we said every time we find copper, we must mine it. You're very welcome, Agent Happy. I have, of course, forgotten where the copper is. There it is! Ha ha ha! So there is copper in this game. I'm not giving up. I wonder if we should have drill music. Special kind of drill music. That's not it. Oh, there we go. This is our drilling music now. This is exciting. If we can hear it over the drill. Because the drill is so loud. That's a good idea. Maybe we should have heavy metal while we're drilling metal. That's a very good idea. Aha! Do you know, this is really cool. This is like traversing the Lost River with advanced equipment. Copper, any more copper? Or anything. Titanium? Anything drillable. We drill it all. J drills Subnautica. We watched, you won't believe this, Christina, but we've watched some episodes of Derek yesterday on YouTube, Julia and I. And I translate this for Julia, and it's extremely fun. Some stories are just absolutely cool. We nearly killed this guy. Ooh, drill it, come on. Just thought maybe there's more drillable. Oh my goodness. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Is this more copper or what? Fantastic. So yes, we were watching Derek yesterday. And there's some, we came up with this really funny idea that we should have a compilation of things. Derek drinks coffee. Derek drinks beer. Derek eats dinner. Yes. Oh, calorie intake, who cares? Oh my god, really, Patrick? That's phenomenal! That is so nice of him! Oh wow, you're gonna be exploring 3DS now, that's so cool! Oops, I just meant to pick that up rather than... There, woo, fantastic! Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, I'm not into 3DS, Max. Have you got a copy of Maya by any chance? Actually, strike that. I'll just take the cash instead. Oh, what an honor! Not easy to come by. If it's on CD, I guess it's a proprietary version as well. Very nice. See what's on this thing over here. Can you imagine that? Have this expensive piece of 3D software from 1994. Poser 2. Well, there's an indie license now. Woohoo! Oh, that fit perfectly with the music. Oh, okay, I've not heard of that track before. Thanks, Agent Happy. I'll make a note of that. Let's go, and while we're in a filing kind of mood, look at the copper! Oh, wow. We're gonna go and we're gonna put that in one of our, I should say, one of our copper lockers downstairs, because now we need more than one. Look at that! It is. I never thought we'd do this, but we do need more lockers, copper lockers. No problem. And next we need titanium. Dustin, how you doing? Thank you so much for dropping by. I'm just building my second copper locker, which is great. I have great fun collecting copper because there was some kind of a copper shortage in this game. Don't ask me why. There. We were looking for it for such a long time. Oops. More copper. Tell me, Dustin, what's your question? I'm going to make that green as well. Ha ha. Oh, yes, thank you so much for letting me know. I will totally get right on that. Thank you, DreamApp. I appreciate that. I do forget these things. Calorie intake, liquid intake. Oh, there we go. Lantern fruit. Yeah, so Dustin, my setup is... I'm playing this on a PC, so I'm playing the Windows version, and it's the same PC that I use for playing as well as streaming, so it's a single PC setup, and I use OBS for streaming, and it works really well. It's nicely integrated. All the overlays are done in OBS. All the switches, so if I switch to something like this and say hello, that works with OBS. That's just scene switching. And the overlays are provided by Streamlabs. Indeed, hello. And the best part is OBS is completely free. Fantastic. Yes, and it's great fun. It's the initial setup is quite daunting, but once you get it going, it's really nice to do this. And usually, if I have the time, on Fridays I stream a 3D demo of we're building like a 3D scene or using other 3D softwares. On Saturdays I stream Subnautica. And I'm drinking coffee. And on Monday we're playing Subnautica. So not Subnautica, sorry, Abduction. Oh wow, they've told you just now, have they, Christina? Awesome stuff. That's right, Dreamlab. It's great for just doing local screencasts, indeed. There. I'm going to put one of these things, one of these bulky things away. Maybe this guy here. I'll put that away. And I guess let's have a look further into this direction and continue our menacing journey. I think it's this way, isn't it? Is it this way? Oh, okay, so this is the blood kelp zone. What shall we do, guys? I mean, we've been on air for how long now? For a while, haven't we? Yes, my goodness. So we can either go to the end of the Lost River now, or we can go and explore the blood zone a little bit, the blood kelp zone here, and go to the end of the Lost River next time. What do you think? If this is the blood kelp zone, let me see where we would have to go in order to go further. I think the blood kelp zone, that may have resources and stuff that we haven't quite discovered yet. Were we there last time? We were there last time, weren't we? In the blood kelp zone. Yeah, see now the thing I've just put in the locker, I've put away there. Crazy. Let me grab that thing again. My little sea glide. Oh, before he gets me. There. Okay. That's all blood kelp zone, so I don't actually know what is in the blood kelp zone. Apart from, you know, scanner room fragments. It's always good to have those. I was trying to find a way. Shall I eat it? Julia says eat the gel sack. I'm trying to figure out... That's the skeleton. Whoops. Oh, dude, what is that? Oh, another gel sack. So this is that massive skeleton head. Where's our submarine? Oh, maybe we're not displaying it. Ah, yes, we're not displaying it. There we go. That's where it is. Perfect. Whew. I just thought someone stole it. I think I left the keys in the ignition. So we're facing this way. That's that. Yeah, so this is back in the Lost River. So I guess this will be the way forward, I think. Unless this is where we came from. Yeah, maybe this is where we came from. Copper! Fantastic. I'm so lost here. So this is the blood kelp zone. Where does the Lost River continue then? Oh, I'm confused. I don't know where we're going. That's the crab shack. So we came from here. Obviously, making sure I have enough oxygen here. Brute shark. No, brute shark is not in the regular Subnautica. That is a guy in Subnautica below zero. How exciting! Is that correct? Yay! How exciting! 4 Spotify accounts. That is extremely generous of you.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
How exciting! I still have no idea how and where we need to go. I will do that, Agent Happy. Thank you so much. That is really cool. We should give those away next Saturday as a giveaway with that giveaway function here on on Mixer, you know? So super cool. That's very nice of you. Well, I'm thinking that's a wonderful, wonderful ending to the session. I say we will save the game here and find our way out next time. This is so nice. Agent Happy, you've made so many people very, very happy. So those things, those Spotify accounts, we're going to give away next Saturday on Subnautica Saturday with a giveaway. So we do /giveaway, and then that catbot thing is going to randomly pick people up from whoever's in the chat, and those people will get that amazing free Spotify account. That is so cool. My friends, thank you so much for joining me today for Subnautica Saturday. I'm going to say goodbye now, and I'll be back on Monday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for a wonderful, wonderful session of the mind-bending game that is Abduction. Join me for that, and I'm sure next time we're going to find our way out of here, make our way forward onto the Lost River, and at the end of which we can probably see if we can get that submarine all the way down, and see what happens. Agent Happy, what's happening? We can chat on Discord. I'm going to end the session now, and we can chat on Discord. Bye bye, my friends. See you soon.
I'll get you next time, Jay.